commonly called Star Wars. After the appearance of The Force Awakens in December 2015, President Barack Obama closed the news conference this way. "Okay, everybody, I gotta get to Star Wars." In the same week, Hillary Clinton ended the national Democratic debate with the words, "May the Force be with you." Also in that week, Republican candidate Ted Cruz tweeted, "The Force, it's calling to you. Just let it in and tune in to tonight's #CNN debate." Drawing on Westerns and 1960s comic books, committed to liberty and audacious about hope, Star Wars is bipartisan and all-American. At the same time, its appeal is universal. Obsession with the series is hardly limited to the United States. In late 2015, I traveled to Taiwan to give a series of lectures and to meet with the nation's president and its constitutional court. We discussed human rights, regulation, the world economy, and Taiwan's complex relationship with China. But everyone also wanted to talk about Star Wars. The saga is big in France, Germany, Italy, Nigeria, and the United Kingdom. They love it in Israel, Egypt, and Japan, and it successfully invaded India too. Until 2015, it wasn't allowed to be shown in China, but the Force has now awakened there as well. In all of human history, there's never been a phenomenon like Star Wars. Fueled by social media, the whole series has a cult-like following, except that the cult is so large that it transcends the term. It's humanity, just about. A recent Google search of Star Wars produced 728 million results. By contrast, Beatles produced 107 million, Shakespeare 119 million, Abraham Lincoln 69 million, Steve Jobs 323 million, and Taylor Swift 232 million. As evidence of its adaptability, consider the first entry turned up by a Twitter search. "Destroy hunger with Star Wars Death Star Peanut Butter Cup." Okay, maybe you don't love Star Wars or even like it. Whether or not you consider yourself a fan, you probably know a lot about the movies. You know about the Force, don't you? You've heard of Darth Vader? Might you confess that in the toughest times, you've sometimes thought to yourself, in your heart of hearts, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope." Star Wars unifies people. You can live in Berlin or New York, London or San Francisco, Seattle or Paris, and you'll probably recognize Darth Vader, and you might well know what the Millennium Falcon is. You do, don't you? In 2015, the United States and Russia were not especially friendly. There was a great deal of tension between Vladimir Putin and Barack Obama. But when The Force Awakens came out, a high-level Russian official told me, with a bright, boyish smile and something like an acknowledgement of common humanity, that the series is truly beloved in his country, and that just about everyone there has seen it. Star Wars also connects generations. My 3-year-old daughter, named Rian, really likes Darth Vader. My 6-year-old son, named Declan, loves to wield his lightsaber. I also have a grown daughter, named Ellen, with whom I saw the first 2 trilogies, starting, I think, when she was around 7 years old. She texted me these words right after seeing The Force Awakens. "I burst into tears right in the opening credits. First time we didn't go together." My own parents are long gone, but my mother, a science fiction buff, adored the first movie, Star Wars, released in 1977, and later retitled A New Hope. It seemed a little more confusing to my father, a naval officer in World War II, stationed in the Pacific in the 1940s, who knew how to handle a gun. He fought in the Clone Wars, kind of. My dad loved tennis, cars, and fishing. Not so much lightsabers and droids. But he was game for anything, and he saw the movie's charm. Healthy as a Wookiee, he was stricken with brain cancer in his early 60s, and he died young, just 4 years after A New Hope was released. He never had a chance to meet Ellen, Declan, or Rian. Different cultures have different rituals and traditions.